Hey, how's it going? Black Cat Hobbies here, coming to you again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I apologize that it's been a little bit since the last one. I know the time frame's going to look a little weird. My original posts were a bit delayed from when the videos actually got made just due to life happening. And then over the weekend we had... Well, there's been a large fusion event going on that I've been heavily focused on my main account. Was really debating if I was going to do anything with it with this account. We'll get into that here in a moment. But just to give everyone a heads up, we are partway through day 12 right now. As of recording this, we've got probably about 8.5 hours or so before reset into day 13. Today we did get a Void Shard, that's why you're going to see that up here with the portal. I so far have managed to amass 20 Ancient Shards. I have not opened a single one. I'm going to make sure that those are done on camera for you guys. Because we all do, everyone knows we love opening Ancient Shards. That's where you can start getting good stuff. So I haven't opened a single thing but Mystery Shards. It's been kind of nice. Excuse me. So, with it, we've got this fusion going on. And I've managed to obtain Abyssal, Boltsmith, Flailer, and Scrapper. And I was considering going for Falconard here, which he would be an interesting champ to have. He does offer some useful abilities. Sorry, breakfast. Um, but I was having some issues getting a hold of a Scrapper. I just got one from one of the events earlier today. And if you look at the timer for this event, 5 days, 8 hours to be able to fuse it. So I would need to take these 4 champions to 4-star level 40. They start at 3-star level 1. And then get the items required for full ascension to that 4 stars on each one. Which, those dungeons, unfortunately, are only open specific days of the week. And Scrappers wouldn't even be open until Sunday, or well, Saturday night when it does its changeover for me. So I'm just not sure that's the most feasible. And Scrapper, while he is rather book intensive, can be very useful on his own. And Abyssal here offers a lot of buffs. Very useful ones. Boltsmith, maybe situational. Flailer, debatable. But these two, probably going to have a good use for them either way, even if I don't fuse. And again, we do have those 20 shards, which we could just as easily pull a Falcon Heart from those. Couldn't pull a Scrapper. So, unless I get duplicates, debatable. I do have 3 of Boltsmith here, but I'm probably just going to use the duplicates as books. I don't really see a reason to keep extras around at the moment. As an update on fragments, since the last video, we have unlocked the... At least I don't think I had it unlocked in the last video. We've opened the Tag Team Arena. And we've been picking up fragments for both Bloodhorn. We have 20 of the 100 we need. And 50 of the 100 for Huntress. Once we get these, we're going to go ahead and hopefully have some for this weekend in case it's a champion chase event. If it's a summon rush, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and pull them anyway because I need to get working on them. But if it's a champion chase, it'll actually give us points. Once we get those, we've already got the other stuff we need so that we can start working on getting our Broadmaw fusion going. I mean, these just need levels. I'm going to be working on that here soon. As you can see, the account is level 39 and almost to 40. Really looking forward to hitting 40. It's going to unlock the Doom Tower, which means as long as I can make progress, that's extra resources that can just keep getting funneled back into champions to allow for more progress in Doom Tower and everything else that's getting work done on here. On top of that, we do have Kale here at 50. And, well, Bandit here's 39. He'll hit 40 later today or tomorrow. And then we have an Outrider, level 1 4-star. Another Bandit, level 1 4-star. And I probably should have stayed in there, come to think of it. In the vault, we have 4 level 1 5-stars ready to go. So as soon as this guy over here becomes a 5-star, Kale here is going to become 6-star, which will either happen later today, again it's day 12, or very early on in day 13. It kind of depends. I happen to work on a weird sleep schedule because of my wife's work schedule. So, if I'm back at it before reset, he's probably becoming 6-star before reset. If not, it's going to be right at the beginning of day 13. I'm a little ahead of where some other content creators are, and I could have done it even faster, but I did burn about 500 energy that we got earlier in the calendar. That would have been on... where'd you go? Day 6 here. I did burn that 500 energy on a dragon tournament trying to get a scrapper. It did not pan out. If I would have invested that into doing more just campaign grinding to get food for Kale, I probably could have had him in the last couple of days. I did use a little bit of my gem accrual to get 1 extra energy refresh of what I would normally get. We've had advanced quests open for a little while. They opened at 35. I wasn't quite able to get the final one done. My teams just aren't quite to the point where I can do a faction boss. That's why I didn't get this refill today. And I still have over a week's worth of double XP for grinding, so I don't see a reason to claim that just yet. Holding off on that one just in case I need it. Today's factions were Sacred Order. I'm close, but not quite. High Elf, I really don't have anything to do, and I was barely able to do Skinwalker. I had to scrounge around so I could get a last star to get this down here with 75 energy that I used earlier. It came in handy. That's part of why I'm so close on Kale. We've consistently been one-keying easy clan boss. Not quite where I want to be on normal yet, but again, Kale is going to make a huge difference on that once he hits 60. I'll get back to him in a moment. As you can see, we're still kind of yo-yoing in Arena. It's annoying, but it happens. Dungeons, haven't made a ton of progress. Ice Golem, we're looking at Stage 6. Probably could clear Stage 7, I just haven't tried it yet. Once Kale's done, I'll probably look into that some more. Spider's Den, Stage 5. Again, a lot of this is probably could do a little further, but again, we were worried, or I've been more worried about getting Kale to 6-star because of how much of an increase that's going to be. Dragons at Stage 9, Stage 10 should be pretty easy later today, if not tomorrow. Fire Knight, I'm having to run a little bit of a different team. It's why I've only bothered to do through Stage 3. I could probably, again, do a little more, but I want to gear up the team I'm using for that and make some adjustments. We have had some entertaining things happen since then. Campaign, I am on Section 11, Stage 2. Haven't quite been able to beat that. It's an affinity issue. But again, getting Kale leveled up, that's going to make that easy. And this is all on Brutal difficulty. Once I'm through Brutal, I might slowly work on Nightmare, but it's highly inefficient because it doubles your energy cost for every stage. And the XP gain really isn't worth that extra energy when compared to just grinding on Brutal. But those have been some nice bonuses there. Challenges, we're still looking at basically won 5 on Arena. Just haven't quite been able to peek into Bronze 3 yet. As soon as that's done, this will be done. Dungeons, most of the 3 stages so far, except for 3-8. Ice Golem 6 wasn't that hard on auto. Artifacts, just waiting to get to that 30,000 HP with the champion. Again, once we get Kale to 60. I'll have to look at his gear, but there's a good chance that'll be done and we can move into part 8. Champions, it's mostly just ascensions and getting champs to level 50 or higher. That'll finish this off. We'll go into part 5, which I believe mostly entails getting champs to level 60. It's been a little while since I've had to deal with that on my main account, but I want to say that one wasn't too difficult to do. Great Hall, we're still only looking at level 4, but we'll hit level 5 soon. I just need 3 more medals. That's really not going to take much. I'm just debating whether or not I want to go with increasing accuracy or defense on my spirit champs first. Mostly just going to be me taking a look at what champions I'm using in that affinity and what they're going to benefit more from first. But that won't be too difficult. We've had a Boltsmith just leveling up here in the sparring pit. Armiger was there, but he's at level 30 right now, and I just haven't made food for him to bring his rank up a little more. I'm going to need to do that soon, but again, Kale first, and I might focus on getting Broadmaw's fusion items ready just to get him out of the way, as he will give me some nice buffs and a 2 champ revive on his A3, I believe it is. That's going to really help survivability on my teams. Right now, that's probably the area that really needs help, is survivability. But, yeah, we're definitely making progress. I wanted to make sure I got this to you guys before Kale became 6-star, just so it didn't look like a huge jump. I'm probably going to unlock the mine here soon. Again, as you can see, I'm at 450 gems. That'll get it unlocked so I can at least have a steady stream of gems coming from that. Would have done it a while ago, but I did really want to get Kale's masteries fully unlocked, and that last one will be done as soon as he hits 6-star, just because it will make such a huge difference to all the dungeon runs and clan boss. But, yeah, I just wanted to mainly give you guys an update, see where we're at. Again, still chasing for that world record. Think we're on a pretty good track. Sadly, that Void Fragment event was really disappointing. I mean, if we had pulled something really good, we'd be in an even better spot. But getting those champs from the fusion, I have to look into them. They could really help. I mean, they're just rares, but again, they could really help. And we do have these 20 Ancients to pull this weekend. I will make sure that that is in a video for you guys. Hopefully that'll go well. The happy accident I was going to mention, though, is we keep grinding on, I believe it's 9-3 is the stage where you get War Maiden from. Trying to get more copies of War Maiden to up her skills. If my computer would stop running slow, we still need 3 more of her for this. 4 more for that skill. 4 more for that skill. As you can tell, we haven't been having that much luck. We did have to keep one aside because it is used in a fusion. And I believe that fusion is one that we're going to need for one of our missions. I could be wrong, but the Relic Keeper fusion is required for one of the missions. Broadmaw's going to come in handy, and Scarhide is just really good. So either way, I was going to need it for a fusion. The happy accident we've been having is we have Berserker here, looking all buff. And I keep grinding for more War Maiden fragments. I might stop once we get Kale to 6-star, work on getting to Chapter 12 and through those stages. because the obelisk here, A1 is but increased speed on us, very useful. Filling our turn meters, very useful, and once ascended, also decreasing the turn meters of our enemies. Such a useful ability in the arena. And she's usually not too difficult to farm from Chapter 12. There is another rare champ we can get from there. I have to look at its skills again. It might come in handy, but this one definitely will. But in trying to get all those War Maidens, where we haven't been having much luck, we keep pulling Berserker. So we've got 2 on his A1 here. Just need 2 more. His A2 is fully booked. It's actually kind of nice in Arena. And we only need 2 more on his A3. We've pulled more of him than we've pulled the one we want. So, he's actually coming in handy in Arena. He's in my second spot for my tag arena. Definitely coming in handy. I do need to gear him up a little more and just work on his level, but he is not the immediate concern, though he will also come in handy when working on Faction Wars right now. So, yeah, just a happy accident. I've been getting some extra stuff for him. Wasn't really intending to work on him, but I've seen so many of them that it was like, you know what, I'll have a use for him in Arena and Faction Wars, so we might as well just continue on, and we'll get him grabbing levels slowly over time. Once I get the main team here of Kayle, War Maiden, I might keep Crusader here. He's been getting some levels just from pulling spare copies of them, and having this ally attack is useful. I do need to rank her up, but I might be able to just leave her for now. Mainly, I've got her for Spider. And I'm not that worried about Spider right at the moment, though that will be changing here probably in the next week or 2. But I want to find some other champs to run with her to make that more efficient. And I do need to work on Armiger here, because Armiger is just a very, very good uncommon champ. To the point where even in-game players will use it, especially with Doom Tower. I don't have him in the proper gear for that, because the gear for that isn't really where I want it to be yet. It's mostly lower end and lower star level, so I need to work on getting better gear for him for that, but who knows, maybe Scrapper will come in handy for what people normally use Armiger for. He was kind of built to deal with that boss, which we'll look into when I actually get to him on the Doom Tower, because that won't be until day 3 at the earliest, and that assumes that I can clear the first 29 floors without any issues. But yeah, just wanted to give everybody an update on where we are with the account. Not even 2 weeks in, we've almost got a 6-star. Everything else is coming along. And again, once Kayle hits 6 and we level him up, get his last mastery and some good gear, it's going to definitely increase what we can get done, which will allow us to then get all of our other champions stronger in a more expeditious manner, because we'll be able to make more efficient use of our energy, especially as a free-to-play, unless you want to keep using gems to grab, going down here to what they call the gem shop, since you can accumulate gems without actually spending money. Unless you want to keep buying energy restores with it, because it still counts as not spending money. Yeah, energy is one of the things you really have to pay attention and be efficient with. And right now, at 450, I had to use 800 to get masteries. I still don't have my gem mine unlocked, even though that will probably be later today. Yeah. It'll be a little better once we have a steady stream of gems coming in, but until then, I really got to pay attention. if any of you are playing along, hey, let me know what kind of progress you're making. Maybe we can all be competing against that world record and see if any of us make it. I've been Black Cat Hobbies. I hope you're enjoying the content. I'm going to keep going on this. The wife and I have been talking about getting some other things in the mix. She's also now given me access to her account. So I might be able to start doing some champ guides on that, though most of ours don't have our really strong champs fully geared up or booked. Just because, well, she spends money on it. Even my main account is free to play. So, yeah. But she does have some champions that I don't have. We'll be able to look into more utility. Mostly it's just been getting started on this wasn't long before a really big fusion that we were all focusing on. So it's been all the insanity of the early portions of this game where everything is just happening really quickly and dealing with a big fusion on the other account. So we just haven't had much chance to think about other things we want to do with this game yet. On top of Monster Hunter Rise, once it comes out, we've already got that pretty much set up, and we'll give more details about that at a later date if anyone wants to watch along. Again, I hope you're all enjoying the content. Feel free to like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Hoping to grow this channel. This is something that I've found I really enjoy doing. And I will see you all in the next one. And I will try to make sure that it is out a little more quickly than this one. It's mostly just a lot of stuff started happening all at the same time. I've been Black Cat Hobbies. Peace.